Got it.
I ain't do this in so long.
Welcome to a whole nother episode of Talk Heavy. Once again, I'm your boy Scoop Burgundy.
Just call me Ro.
It's Scotty.
And as y'all know, we got the latest and greatest topics, but today we have a very, very, very special guest. Say hello to my girl, Danny, a.k.a. Danny Dollars, a.k.a. D Money in the building, y'all.
Yeah.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
So, go ahead. You want to say something?
No, I'm just saying, I'm glad to have you, yo. You got great energy, yo. So we
Thank you. I've been receiving it from y'all too through the phone, you know.
He was all right until she started talking about Nikki, but
other than
that, she cool.
Where you gonna start? But
it's always gonna be a debate with any Nikki fan.
That's how it works.
Yep.
That's cool.
We're gonna have a word in the day we're gonna hear throughout the day. It's called accountability. We're gonna get into that conversation later. You know what I'm saying? But this first topic, it's a little spicy, y'all. Y'all ready? Y'all got your seatbelts on? We're gonna talk about old Uncle Bill Cosby. Man, he was accused of some things. You know what I'm saying? He did some jail time, and he got out on the technicality. So, number one, how do y'all feel about Bill Cosby going to jail and coming home? Do y'all feel like he should still be in there, or is it just, listen, man, Bill, you out, live your life?
I don't know. I kind of felt bad just looking at him, but when he got a haircut, he just looked normal again. So I don't know. I really don't know. And then the way he just already started off just being out with the hey friend and then making the comment, including the word women in his comment. He's just not starting it on the right note. So that's all I'm gonna say.
Right.
He basically started right.
Right. He basically hitting him with the mouth, bitches. Fuck y'all. That's what he hitting him with. He knows he got off. He knows. What he did. He know he drugged them girls. He drugged them girls.
Whoa, allegedly.
Oh, he admitted
to it. But I also just feel like too, the women kept going willingly. The women kept coming over. So I don't really think Bill really was doing nothing. I think everybody was down with the terms and conditions.
Mm-hmm.
And Bill, he said we took drugs. He didn't say I drugged anyone. Just
so they took drugs together. Then I ain't condoning it, but
ain't that wrong to get a little high.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying they were taking drugs together. You know what I mean? But that that's neither here nor there. Bill Cosby said that he's having he's going on a comedy tour. Will anybody be attending?
No.
I'm sliding.
He going on a comedy tour?
Yes, he's announced that he's going on a comedy tour. You know what I'm saying? It's BYOB.
He wasn't playing when he was He ain't waste no time.
He said I'm out. He said we outside.
So you do they had Bill neck right now. Like, Bill, ain't shit funny right now. Like, yeah, you just stay home, be happy that you're home, and that's that. But yeah, he popped out. He didn't only come home, he came home. Like I'm back. You know what I mean? And I'm back and I'm better, So that's what it is. Now,
you know what my issue is, Scoop?
Go ahead. What's your issue?
That black people always attacking other black people. Like Uncle Bill home for us. He doing this for us. He came out. He giving us a comedy tour. He said he came back and said he gonna have a party for women, a girl, and his wife. He changed his ways, obviously.
Wait, he's having that party after all of this?
He said all three of y'all.
Oh, he said he having a woman, a girl, and his wife there. That's a good man. He obviously want to give them some cake or something like that.
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
Like Bill.
Who the girlfriend?
I don't know.
No. Well, I couldn't be the wife. I mean, after all of this and we got you out, all right, Bill.
But Bill got money though.
All right.
That's no.
Look.
That's not enough.
Start hesitating and shit.
That's not enough.
He was about to buy a whole TV network type money.
He was, and that's why they really dug into everything. That's really what happened. They was mad that this black man was about to be a decision maker.
That's it. It wasn't about him may not or may
have. It never was about that. I don't think anyway.
Yeah, see?
Who said it? They took drugs together.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's fact that he really was about to buy that network though.
Yeah, so you said
that fact. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, now you doubting the black man buying the necklace, Scott?
I do doubt that. I don't know how much fact.
No, literally, like when that stuff started to come out about him being up there, that's when they just started looking at everything and snatching everything they could.
Okay. So before I go on to this next part of this, just real quick, I just need a hard yes or no, or just guilty or innocent. Do you guys think Bill was guilty or innocent?
Innocent.
Listen. I'm gonna say this. It's a lot of accusations going out there, and it was like 50 plus women. Now I don't know how many innocent men got 50 plus accusers, and lost in civil court. But we just gonna say, huh?
A lot of them.
Oh, you can't prove that. So we just gonna say, listen, we just gonna say it's undetermined. I'm not gonna say he's innocent or guilty. Yeah. And
I'm gonna just say legal terms. I'm not gonna say he's innocent. I'm just say not guilty. That's all I'm gonna say. I said he is. I'm just saying he ain't guilty. That's all. Now,
right.
Felicia Rashad, she came out and said, "Thank God, a wrong was righted when he was released from prison," and she had all but 5 minutes to bask in that glory until just the hammer came down. First from Twitter, next from her job. So ultimately, she was fired as the dean.
What?
She was fired, right?
She was let go.
Yeah, she was. What? Yeah, she was let go. Because I heard that she had to do sensitivity training, but then I heard that she was just let go.
Wow. From what where was she working at?
Howard.
Oh, Howard. Yeah. All right.
So cancel culture strikes again. I need some thoughts on that.
That's sickening.
Cancel culture. Go ahead.
No, that's sickening though, because how you gonna tell somebody they can't support their friend when their friend wasn't even accused? Like, even though the person got accused, there's no concrete proof of what happened. How you getting back indirect consequences of somebody else's accusation? That's crazy to me. That's insane. That's crazy. People really act like they care that much about these type of issues, but that should be going on all the time, and they don't say nothing. But within their friend groups or whatever, and they don't do nothing. But when they see celebrities, they want to get them fired. That's wild to me. And Howard should be ashamed of themselves. You're supposed to be an institution of intellectualism, and as an institution of intellectualism, you're supposed to be able to allow people to be free and freely express their political views or social views in any type of platform. And I think that's wrong for them to fire her because of that. That's crazy.
I agree. I feel like the cancel culture is a little sensitive these days, and I definitely feel like it's made up of a lot of people from my generation, and it's very annoying just because they don't understand some things to the deeper, the depthness of it, of a situation sometimes now, or the simple fact that it's not that deep for us to now, take over and try to cancel this person after everything they've done. Now, I'm not against holding people accountable, but, just being in support of your friend getting out of jail, I would think any friend would be happy that their friend just got freed.
I personally don't like the fact that a nigga sitting on this couch can make somebody lose his job, or a woman, man, anybody. Like, just because you got an opinion on Twitter and I'm a trending topic, I get to lose my job. But I gave y'all money, I gave y'all my time, I gave y'all support, and y'all just like, well, you know what, you trending right now, so you gotta lose your job. It's kind of weird. So I feel like unless he did something that was like harmful to like people, like how a racist white person is on and they find it social media and put that out there, but she just supported her friend. So now
that was weird. And they also mentioned Bill Cosby said, after they decided to let her go, Felicia, give all the money back that he donated over the years. It was been whatever the word is, and I'm trying to find right now. It's been rumors that Bill or Pill, has been up to these shenanigans. So y'all was accepting the money in checks before. I'm confused. Like give the money back or hire my girl. That's how I feel.
That's a fact.
That's how I feel. Or give her all that money and that could just be her paycheck out of the door. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. All right, I
don't
want to be that guy.
Oh God.
But Scott has a line that he says a lot. He didn't make it up, but he says it a lot. Keep that same energy. So I'm gonna keep the same energy with her. And she knew better. I mean, listen, in the day and age that we're in, you can't just go off, just supporting your friend. You can't support your friends when your friends were accused of certain things, Felicia. You know this with cancel culture out here moving all willy-nilly. Certain subjects, you just sit there and you call Bill, you say, I'm glad you're home. Listen, we cooking turkey wings tonight. I know that you love them. I'm gonna tell my girl to come bring some of the neck bones you like. And then that's that. Have y'all a quiet home dinner. But in this day and age, Felicia, I love you. Black don't crack, you're still beautiful. But you knew better.
So she shouldn't have went viral.
Absolutely.
She shouldn't have took it to the internet.
She on Twitter. Stay on Twitter, Felicia.
Should have been a text message.
She thought nobody was on Twitter.
She thought nobody
no one was over there.
No, who following her anyway to see that she posted that? That's the real question.
I don't who the hell is following? Who saw that and retweeted it and said, "This is gonna make everybody upset." Oh no!
I don't trust them people who follow her. That's the people that I can question. How dry is your timeline and friend group that you have to follow her?
Yeah, I think I think that she should know better. She's been under the spotlight for a long time, man. So
now I will agree with you on that point. She probably should have had a publicist, word it a little better to make it respectful for both sides if she really had to express this over the internet. But it is unfortunate because now that I think about it, when you make that argument, that's like me seeing a post, free my guys, and somebody asked me what they did, and it's like, killed my cousin. It's just like, no, keep him locked up,
you
right.
So do I want my guy free? Yes, but
I see where you're coming from.
Won't be quiet on that. So Felicia, I love you though. I love you. Don't take that no type of way.
No, you don't. You just turned on her. You turned on her like the rest of the world.
You turned on her.
You know what? I just call her Miss Felicia, Miss Rashad.
That's Miss Huxtable right there. You say our name right.
You know what I'm saying? Respect is respect. But she good though. She ain't hurting for cash. She all right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
He good.
But
they still playing the Cosby Show.
It's back. You know what I'm saying?
Reading checks or something.
There it go.
The Cosby Show back?
It might be.
I mean, you dropped the charges, didn't they? So
I don't see why I can't go back on the air.
That's what I'm saying. Did you put the mural back up under the L?
Yeah.
All that good stuff.
Now, do y'all think they're gonna go back in Temple and hang all his jerseys up?
They need to.
No, they're not doing
it. Man.
What? Wow. What you mean?
He broke down so many walls for us black men. Why are you not for him?
I'm saying.
I'm not saying I'm not for him. I'm talking about Temple University. Temple is a white institution. That is a PWI, sir. And he is accused of raping multiple white women. You do the math, Keith.
We had black colleges out here.
You do the math, Keith. No, I'm being dead ass. You do the math, bro.
Oh, he didn't. They never said he raped them. Said they were drugged.
Bro, it's the same thing. You're not allowed to give consent if you're under the influence. That's laws. That's in law. That's
you made it sound worse. You sound like the people making it sound worse.
I'm not. I'm speaking in terms of their world, and this is the world that Temple University operates under. And you ask the question, and the answer to that question is, if you look at a long history of black men getting accused of raping white women, it don't never end well for them. So,
you got a point.
Well, that's that.
Well, that's also mainly because too they don't have the money to fight.
Build
we gotta
finance.
make a point that finances probably is not the best for everybody. So 9 times out of 10, they're gonna take that skin color and run with it.
Who don't got the money to fight though?
A lot of black men.
The
Black.
the
Oh,
bull
yeah.
that's when what's the foreign boys called that was in New York?
The ones, that case made me so mad when they see us.
Yeah.
I couldn't even watch that. I had to turn it off.
Yeah. I don't need that type of negativity in my life. I couldn't watch it.
No, that's sick.
Glad they home. But yeah, that's that. But let's pick it up a little bit. Let's talk about some black greatness that'll never get to happen this year. At the Olympics, Sha'Carri Richardson, she was in the news at first for breaking all kinds of records. She was killing it, and she was killing it like with the hair and nails popping. You know what I'm saying? Chucking the deuces at the finish line. She was running flag. You know what I'm saying? She was doing a damn thing, and she was on fire for like a couple weeks now. You know what I'm saying? She's been somebody, but she's been blown weeks now, and then boom, she can't run in the Olympics because she tested positive for marijuana. So since the word of the day is accountability, there's an argument out there where some people are saying she knew the rules and she shouldn't have done it. And there's some people that are saying it's not that deep. Let the girl run. It's just marijuana. It's not like it's a steroid. So where do you guys stand on this Sha'Carri Richardson situation?
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even know. Oh yeah, there's the rules.
It's the rules. Like, yeah, y'all real to the point. I know what kind of guys you are.
But no, I was also gonna say like I didn't even know black people watched the Olympics this much to be so outraged. I didn't know he was that in tune with the Olympics. Like everybody was mad, like we're boycotting the Olympics. I said no one was watching that shit anyway. So like I feel the vibe, but I do feel like she knew the rules, so I can't be. And she like she took accountability already. Like Danny already said before. So it's like we'll be mad about.
Yeah, that's the part that I'm really getting lost on, because I'm just like, here you are with the actual person who smoked and she already said I did it and I'm cool with it. So why is everybody else over here tripping, talking about all this extra unnecessary stuff? She already said she did it. It is what it is. I mean, yeah, actually, her and her team were kind of prepared for it. So the whole team knew.
Her team was smoking too?
Yeah,
no, I ain't say the team was smoking. Her team,
not
she must have came out and told her team, look, I cracked under pressure and I lit the L. And this is what it is. I might come back, hot. And it came back.
She was smoking that runts, Danny.
Runts.
She rolled some runts.
I don't know what she was smoking.
She was smoking that Russia pack. It was Russia pack tonight.
Look like she.
On some serious though, I think it's messed up how they did her, and they did her dirty. We ain't gonna cap. It's mad and Olympic athletes out here who are doing performance enhancing drugs, and they just let them go, or they falsify tests, or they think. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's one example. The Russians back in the 90s, where they reissued all them gold medals. Huh?
How were they able to do all of that though? Like, who falsified these tests?
It's not necessarily, they don't necessarily falsify the test. It's the way the chemicals work. They changed the way the chemicals work, like the structures of the chemicals, so the test can't detect them. That's what they used to do, and they know. But the thing is, they know that they do that, and when they let them slide, and it's fucked up because she is one of the best or the best female sprinter. And she's not going to be able to compete over some antiquated laws about weed that's not even a performance enhancing drug. Yet, in our meeting the other day, we was talking about it, how yet they let trans women, which is men who transition as women, to compete in their events and dominate their respective sports as men who transition into women. Now, how does that make sense? It doesn't make sense. Sha'Carri Richardson is somebody who will generate millions upon millions of dollars for the Olympics and get paid nothing or pennies compared to the money that she'll generate for the Olympics. is getting banned for weed. Now, if that don't even make sense from a business standpoint, it doesn't even make sense. So why would you? It's an antiquated law. It's unethical, and it makes zero sense. If you sit down and think about it, why the fuck would you ban somebody for some weed? That's a performance de-enhancing drug, not a performance enhancing drug. You feel me? So
I believe we have a rebuttal. I feel your energy, Danny.
All right, you done?
Yeah, I'm good. Good.
All right. I don't know if it's necessarily even a rebuttal, but I just feel like if you already know everything that we're up against, meaning as Black people, as a Black woman, as a sports athlete, you know, if you got everybody wanting you to fail, meaning everybody who's not on your side, I just would not have risked it in any way on my end. So I could, if anything, you know, prove them to be the ones as malicious and, you know, trying to spike my test to make it seem as if anything, you know, that I was doing. So I just don't know. Like, I would have played it a little smarter. I don't know. Like, but then again, baby girl did just lose her mom. So I don't want to make excuses for her, but I do understand that that's like a crazy loss. Now, I have not lost my mother, but I've come very close to it. So just to even understand that, you know, I know she's going through stuff and she's probably using weed to cope. But unfortunately, she was going against world records very soon.
Right.
I hear you on that. Go ahead, bro.
Oh, no, go ahead.
No, I'm saying I hear you on that. The accountability, understanding the rules, understanding what's happening, and the circumstances surrounding why she decided to use the weed, especially 1 week or 2 weeks before the Olympics. Like, that's all makes makes sense as to why she should just accept her punishment. But on the flip side, you gotta look at the rules too. Yeah. Who came up with the rules? Why were the rules implemented the way that they're implemented? Why are you allowed to have trans athletes racing against somebody with XY chromosomes racing against somebody with XX chromosomes? Why are you allowing that? Like this, but yet you're talking about advantages and disadvantages. It's not consistent. And like you're saying, they're not keeping the same energy with every aspect of their organization. So it's definitely suspect, and there needs to be more conversation about it outside of just her, Sha'Carri Richardson, outside of her.
Yeah, now I feel like everybody else who was allowed and made world records, now just like they took Bill Cosby stuff down, they need to take their records and medals away if they're not gonna let our girl run.
They did it to Michael Phelps though, right? They took his stuff and his They didn't.
I don't know if they gave him back. I know at first it was like
they took it at first, and it's like, nah.
He got his stuff.
He got it back. I
didn't follow up to see if it was like, oh, did he get him back? But I know at first he was like, oh, you've taken all your medals.
What's some that shit? Because he was smoking weed. What?
Yeah, why are you so mad at weed?
Well, technically, where she was at the time was in Oregon, where it is legal. But I'm gonna just have to go with I'm gonna keep the same energy as I have with my good sister, Mrs. Rashad. And you know what I mean, Sha'Carri, she knows, man, one thing that we've all had as African Americans is to talk. And we know that we are held to a different standard sometimes than our counterparts in this country. You know what I'm saying? In the world, and where she was, where she was going. You know what I mean? So she knew better, and I'm gonna put more accountability too as well on her team. I doubt that she went in the tuck and rode up by herself. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she did though, but most of the time when you're in a situation like that, you have people around you that's either going condone what you do, or they're going to be those type of people that get on your nerves at the time, like, no, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You something so much bigger than what's going on or your feelings at the time. And I know it's easy to say, hard to do. You know what I mean? Especially dealing with the type of pain that she was dealing with. But yeah, man, like that accountability, she took the accountability for it. And I just think that it's just super unfortunate, man, because I really wanted to see her run on that stage. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen her run before multiple times, but I really wanted to see her run on the Olympic stage. You know what I mean? I know so many other people did want to. And we know how I feel. Like, when one of us went in, especially against the world, we feel like we all went in, like, yeah, come on, bro. Come on. Like,
and that's why I think a lot of people are just still talking about it to this day, just because everybody kind of is a little disappointed. We all know, like, you know, whether people smoke weed or not, you know, we all know, okay, it's just weed. So, you know, the sport is bigger than weed, but
stay off the weed.
You know, the words of Stephen A. Stay off the weed.
But where's the? I just want to end it off. But where's the accountability for the organization that makes the rules?
I mean, we can look for it, but we know that's what the talk is about. We know that shit ain't fair. Mm-hmm. We know that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know that without the riots last year, the guy who killed George Floyd probably would still have a job. The same way the guy that still has a job that killed Eric Garner, I believe, choked him out. So we know that. Where's the police accountability? Where's the institutions that promote white supremacy? Where's their accountability? Where's the accountability for the people who make it? We just talked about the video with the lady who attacked the Black woman, and she was being taped and she cried. She feels empowered to do that because of the system that allows her to do that. And that Black lady in trouble. She feels empowered to even do that. Where is their accountability? We can ask that all day, but I mean, when you playing in their sport, which she's doing, you know what I mean? She's in their institution, you know what I mean? I can see if it's like, all right, we was like, fuck it, we starting our own John, you know what I mean? Which is probably not going to happen, whatever the case may be. But, you know, we can ask where's their accountability, but it's part of the talk that we all get, man.
I think asking those questions is what helps change the whole landscape.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I feel like I don't think we should just skip past that, because if we weren't asking those questions, if we, like you said, Scoop, if we didn't do those riots, if we did not do none of that stuff, a lot of these changes that we're seeing today in present day, it just wouldn't be. Now, it is annoying how sometimes cancel culture can be, but I do know that there's powers in numbers with Black people. So if multiple people keep asking this, we might actually see some change and some amendments made to, you know, the rules and how everything is judged upon.
Nah, we don't need to ask it. We need to pull up to Tokyo. You know what I'm saying? We need to start looting over there.
Yo.
Even that is.
And then we're going to have COVID .2.
That's right.
We don't need no COVID .2.
We'll need that.
But I want to like the Olympics is an old school thing. Like the NFL ain't really changed their stance on a lot of things. They're like, oh well, still too bad, cuz. So I feel like the Olympics is probably gonna still hold that same standard no matter what. Like I feel like they're not gonna lose the money they was getting anyway. I don't think it really affect the Olympic viewership or anything like that. So unless we are infecting pockets, I don't think they're like, well, y'all wasn't watching anyway, so it ain't got nothing to do with us.
The Olympics,
I disagree.
Caps for African American hairstyles, like, come on,
right?
This year, like come on, this is the Olympics.
That's true. I disagree though, Keith. The NFL definitely has changed the stance on weed because a lot of NFL players spoke about how the rules was unfair. Similarly.
I was talking more to the fact of like, because it feels like it's targeted towards Black people. Like a lot of the Olympics is targeted towards the Black culture. Like I feel like if she didn't have weave and nails on, she probably would just like they like come back later when you ain't got no weed in your system. But she had a weave, nails, and she was standing for like a big Black thing. She had like the Black Lives Matter thing in her bio, so she got banned for something else.
From the Olympics as well, just to put that out. They did.
So her affiliations played a part, you think?
Yeah, so she was so popping because I seen like a lot of people saying, like, even the one girl said long nail growth and hair growth is a sign of steroids because she didn't know that they was fake. So it's like they just didn't want her to.
And I'm like, it's acrylic, baby. It's all
like,
fake.
I think
it's granules.
And they banned her.
He was doing the crack.
Her suspension would be up, and she would be able to participate after that. But they banned her from the things after that as well. So definitely feels like she was a target.
She was targeted.
Well, I feel like she's going to be getting some offers coming out soon. And Nike's already standing behind her. So if Nike's staying with her, gotta imagine some more what are they called? Deals are going to be coming.
Oh, sponsors and stuff.
Yeah, she's going to be endorsement deals.
Oh, Nike's gonna stand with the blacks. Let me tell you something.
Yeah, because they need them. You see what I'm saying? They like if they need you, they gonna stand by. The NBA need black people, so they put Black Lives Matter on the field. The NFL don't really count on black people. They know the white people gonna watch no matter what.
Yeah, that's why they make a salute to the troops.
That's what I'm saying.
The games. Yeah, they know the audience.
The same NFL. Oh, black
I know how to target your audience.
What's my name? Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah, Kaepernick.
Oh, the commercial that said NFL is gay. Like they don't care about this.
They don't care about black people.
Like,
I never saw that commercial.
You ain't see the NFL is gay commercial? That was a wild one.
No. No, I don't watch football, so I probably missed it.
But yeah, so yeah, that's Sha'Carri. Somebody else took some accountability. I don't know how you guys feel about this. You guys watch Drake and Josh?
Of course.
Used to.
Absolutely.
I never thought so simple, but
Drake Bell.
I found a way. If you go and love your heart, should I say?
I see what's inside.
Drake Bell just pled guilty to trying to groom a minor.
What? I sing the song, Scott. Scott, you can't.
Yeah, no.
Don't sing the song. But there's some out pictures and messages, and he pled guilty, and he has 2 months probation for his role in this accountability thing. Do y'all think that's an instance of white privilege or an example?
Yes. Yes, that is an instant of white privilege. What? Only 2 months? No.
That mean he got a probation officer twice, and then he good.
He could go
right? Like no, no.
His show still come on.
That's really not okay. Now, if that was a black man, he'd have been sentenced 5 years minimum.
Because Corey,
well, I was gonna say, because Drake Arbery we have a little history of touching underage girls too, and he's still good. But that's besides the point.
Drake do be saying some suspect lines though, like Drake, she's 17, relax. Don't crap, man.
Maybe it's the name Drake.
You.
Maybe it's just the name Drake ain't a good name.
Drake ain't a good name.
I don't know. We're gonna leave that. We're gonna leave that to them too.
Do we think that Corey will get the same leniency?
No.
No.
Especially since he's on the run.
That's number one.
No.
Don't go. Especially when you're famous. Like you don't do that.
How you go on the run and you famous? How do you do that?
Nigga, they know you. They're like, hey, you going
right. Know who you are. Raven had a vision that you would be in Cambodia right now. We knew it.
So would y'all be mad if Raven supported him like Felicia Rashad supported Bill?
So if everything she gonna say, I had a vision. I'm glad you out. Oh, y'all. No.
Shout out to the kids, man.
I don't know. Raven's a little different these days.
Raven is Raven.
Yes.
Raven is Raven.
But at the end of the day, him getting 2 months is very crazy.
That's not fair.
Did he get 2 years probation?
No, 2 months probation.
Oh yeah, 2 months. I'm sorry, 2 months probation.
He's not going to jail at all. He got 2 months.
Oh, this man probably got a little anklet.
No, I thought it was 2 years probation.
No, check that out. I may be wrong, but it says I read 2 months probation, and he has to register as a sex offender.
Oh well, yeah, that's lifetime.
Yeah, but he's still out here.
He's still out in the street. Oh no.
No, because every time he moves, now he has to let the entire community know he's a creep.
R. Kelly been out here for years.
Danny, let me tell you, right? I'm about to say, Daddy, let me tell you something. These kids ain't safe.
These
These
kids,
kids is not safe.
You think that red dot gonna save the kids?
No.
Well, I had the app, so I was protected.
Oh, you got the app? They got an app?
I had the app. I don't have it anymore. That's probably bad.
I would be scared.
So wait, hold on. Let me
much space in your phone.
Huh?
It was taking up too much space in your phone.
Yeah, that was one of the apps had to go.
So was you just going on dates with dudes, Danny? You was on a date at dinner?
Not at all. No. This was mainly when I was walking to and from the bus stop. So I had to just make sure, the route was safe and which way.
Hey, that's smart.
That's what I was doing. Once I upgraded, we ain't walking no more. I don't need the app.
Oh,
that's how that happened.
Did you ever see a dot somewhere and you knew the person?
I didn't know him, but I knew where that address was. Yes, I did. I did. Did I go that way?
That's Mr. Willie.
There was some creeps around North Philly. Yes. Everybody need that. Everybody need that app. Men too.
I kind of want to download the app. This is
It's called Predators app.
I heard
Predators app. And it got like a raccoon or a guy with these glasses.
That's a creepy sound to app. I don't want to download that.
Well, made the app.
But so you can use it, so you can search people's names up?
If you want, but then you might be really disappointed if you find out that they're a sex offender.
You can search people's names up and find out everything for real.
Yeah. That's Google.
I've heard a lot of women like, do you like look a guy up if you knew you about to talk to him or something like that?
I think every woman has their way of doing a background check. I don't know what source they use, but I know we've all done it before to just make sure whether you go by a referral, if that's your girlfriend. Right? We got different things we gotta do. But likewise with y'all, I don't know y'all step to figure out, all right, she made it to the date.
Oh, I gotta go to your page. I gotta see what's going on that page. Let me see what's going on.
You say yes, I'm home.
Cleaning it up a little bit, getting some of that stuff off. But it's all ads, so I ain't tripping. Yeah, but everybody gotta check and make sure the person is all right. You're not crazy.
Definitely.
That's true. Protect yourself.
Yeah, people are crazy out here. I carry mace. I'm getting a gun soon.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. That act too.
Right.
But yeah. So take accountability because and get the app because if something happened to you, that's your fault. These days, too much technology.
Oh man, you can't say that.
Now it's their fault for not having storage.
It was too much technology to not know that you was out here with Roddy the rapist. Come on, stop.
No, that's not fair. No.
But having the Predator app, is it called the Predator app? Because having it on your phone could really be the scary.
For the most part, it's where the predators go to register.
But if you seen it on somebody's phone and you didn't know that it was the app to figure out where other people were at, you'd be nervous that he got a Predator app on his phone. What the fuck is going on here?
A raccoon on your phone.
Hey, cuz, what's going on here, cuz?
I ask questions. So
I came here to watch Netflix, cuz. I don't know what the fuck you got going on.
Yeah, but sometimes you ask a certain question, it gets you, you know what I mean? Knock
Right.
you out the head. Next
You
thing
like the phone
tied
real
up.
quick, and you scared.
Next thing you know, you tied up in the back of the trunk.
Okay.
Aaron,
Did it quickly.
That's fact.
I ain't
You
trying
know
to do
too
none
much.
of that.
If you know too much, that's what happened to Drake Bell.
Too much. No too much.
It's too much.
God, you can't make those type of jokes. Right?
He's a creep. He got to register.
My man Jeff. That's what happened to Jeff. Y'all remember Jeff?
No,
Jeff.
Jeffrey Epstein?
Oh,
Epstein.
He a wild.
He got to register.
Who,
and
Jeff?
Jared.
Got to register. Didn't that guy offer 2.5 men?
Who, Charlie Sheen?
Yeah.
He was just a wild bull.
He was giving away AIDS too, knowingly.
He was crazy.
He was wilding out.
He was off
Some people don't have to register because I'm assuming anyway. Charlie one of those people. Yeah.
Wait, What allows people to not have to register? If you a creep at this point, you a creep.
I'm just nothing. Charlie Sheen is like, it's not creepy. It's like him. It's like, back up.
I don't like that. Nah, that's like money buying off titles. That's corny.
That's like what?
Money being able to buy off titles. Like I'm a predator.
Oh, you can.
Yeah, like so if I got enough money and I don't want y'all to know I'm a predator, we gonna make this into like okay, I get chicks now. The whole time I'm doing something to them.
Or be able to sing like R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Or you can sing and you got money. Like R. Kelly.
Either way.
And you got
it's the people
space.
with money who getting off.
Yeah, that's
not
they running yo, Danny. People with money do whatever they want, Danny. That's why they got
I'm
movies.
sure, but it's still not right.
Yeah,
R. Kelly wear raccoon masks. Like now it's all coming to light.
Yo, he made the app.
The parents was taking their kids to R. Kelly.
Cause they got the app.
They had the ad. They was like, we can find them.
We know what Kel's at right here.
No, no, that's not.
He was trending. Kel was trending on the app.
He was trending on the app.
He was trending on that show.
He wasn't trending on no app.
He wasn't trending, Daddy.
No.
You gotta swipe left and right on the app.
I don't know. Parents was bringing their kids to stay with R. Kelly. Like it was some type of boot camp. Did y'all watch that documentary?
Yeah.
It was.
I'm like the only black person who ain't watching for real.
That was a wild watch. I must admit.
I caught a few pieces. I didn't catch the entire storyline. But peeing on the kids.
That's all. That's all.
So,
you know, it's crazy though. A lot of females are still fucking with Kels, even now, today.
They be out there protesting.
Mm-hmm.
I heard
they do be protesting.
They be like,
no, I heard people say, I wish R. Kelly would have found me back then. Like, what? What?
Yeah, they wild. They wild.
Mm-hmm.
They wild for that.
I wish I'd have found R. Kelly back then. What?
Huh? What does that mean? Where
elaborate, please?
So have y'all stopped listening to any of his music?
Huh?
Have y'all stopped listening to any of his music?
You said what?
Have y'all stopped listening to any of his music?
You said you hot?
Damn, my Wi-Fi that bad.
No, Daddy, they can hear you, Daddy.
Oh! Okay. Keep that same energy. Keep that same energy.
Listen, I say and I quote, one of the victims, well, 2 or 3 of the victims.
How we go from 1 to 3?
This is a lot of them said on the documentary. What he did was messed up, but that don't take away from that boy, but his talent. That man can sing. That man, I said, yo, you're a victim on the documentary.
They brainwashed. They're sick.
His music really is that good though.
That's wild. That's
no,
like,
I ain't gonna hold y'all. I didn't even used to listen to R. Kelly, and I've been listening to R. Kelly. Now I ain't doing nothing with R. Kelly, but like I have been listening to his music.
You had to clarify that. Me and R. Kelly.
I just had to ask.
You got something you gotta get off your chest, Danny, because you ain't have to say that. You been having
I did find him on the app.
Well, it started from a TikTok. It started from a TikTok. It's only 3 songs.
Okay.
R. Kelly got TikTok songs?
What's the 3 songs?
No, somebody was doing a TikTok with his song, Real Talk. You know how they go back and forth like argument? I wanted to make the TikTok. I did that, right? Then I was like, all right, let me hear another one. And then that's just how I got it started. And then I just was like, oh, let me chill because he in jail.
You listen to the same girl?
I had to chill, huh?
It's a shame that R. Kelly, TikTok, R. Kelly still reaching the kids. This
That's
is a shame.
Crazy.
This is a
that
shame.
man is a menace.
This
the kids one way or another.
You know what I'm saying? I did ask a question though, because I think everybody knows by now. I'm playing R. Kelly at my wedding. And I don't want people to walk out.
And you
But
talk about me.
he makes some great love songs. And he got my wedding song. I can't. It's happening. It's
You
happening.
gotta step to the name of love at your wedding.
That's the name of love.
Yeah, my parents played that at their wedding.
See?
Yeah, but that was in 05.
He did this. He did shit in 05.
That was after the case, but after he sung his way back into our hearts.
I can't been doing shit for at least 50 years now.
Yeah, it started with Aaliyah.
Yeah, she was 12 when they got married.
Yeah.
Damn. Scoop, you taking a little couple years off.
You know a lot about R. Kelly. You
Yeah,
still going through with playing him at your wedding.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's a great song. Not backing down.
All right. That's how we starting off the next chapter.
Unless I'm the dean of Howard University. You got unless that happens, then I'm done. But we're going to move on to our final conversation. We're going to bring this full circle. We're going to talk about accountability, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know, like what angle, when you first think of accountability, and anybody can jump in, what angle would you like to talk about it from? Like, what do you think about when you think of accountability?
Being mature.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it might be a word or, an idea that somebody might not understand when they're younger. But just getting older, myself, just understanding, the more you take accountability, you are truly going to grow from it. So I always just see accountability being used in multiple aspects. It's interchangeable, just be real with yourself. And if you don't, you're just going to be stagnant.
I think it's very interesting that, right? Because my experience, women don't take accountability, and you're a woman, so I would like to understand, kind of like, are you just saying this, or is it something that you practice in your life?
No, I like to take accountability.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, if I'm wrong, I did it, and not just in a relationship, but if I'm wrong, I did it. I'm gonna own it. Yeah.
Oh, word?
It might not be the best.
Oh, you a different breed.
Oh,
what you mean? Like the best?
I ain't perfect now. I mean, for the most part, I like to be able to take accountability too before somebody try to tell me about myself. Like, that's why I'm big on accountability. So you can hold yourself.
So Danny, so let me hypothetical question, right? Okay. So you got a boyfriend, right? And you wrong in a situation. I'm trying to think of a crazy situation. Say you accuse your boyfriend of cheating, right?
Right.
And you hit him upside the head with something. You fucking him up, and you find out he wasn't cheating. Now, would you apologize, or like, what would you do?
If I'm gonna be real answering that question, I am not even a chick to be putting my hands on you. Like, that's just too much. That's toxic. But if I did take myself to that next level and allowed you to get me out my character, yeah, I gotta apologize, because I should have been putting my hands on you. Like, I just don't like stuff like that. Like, I'm out. That's my way.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm not.
Okay.
You know what? Let me tell you what y'all be doing, though. This is what y'all be doing.
You could say what they be doing.
Oh,
I don't be doing it. Yeah, because I ain't group all of y'all and Bill Cosby together with R. Kelly and say y'all was all. Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, that is fair.
That was an extreme comparison, though. That was. Whew.
Sometimes other women be like, well, you shouldn't have made me mad. Or when you tell them what they did, they be like, well, if you wanted to, you be like, hold on, we talking, it's my turn to tell you what you did. No.
Right.
Like, right. Sometimes we want our turn, right? You know what I mean? We ain't always right. You know what I'm saying? But when we are, can we have it? That's all.
Right. That's all. Talk to these niggas, Scoop.
Because it's the thing. I call it the butt syndrome, right?
Right.
So whenever we say something, y'all, it just got to be but you did. Hold on, this ain't about that right now. This ain't about 3 years ago when I forgot. You could be like, yo, you forgot to tie your shoes. Oh, I ain't gonna say nothing about 3 years ago when you was walking down the street, you was untied. Hold on, relax. I don't know. Maybe that's just my experience with them. I'm not putting you in there, Danny. I'm not.
Okay. Well, how can you get mad if the proof is in the pudding?
Oh my God.
Here we go.
This is crazy. Like, it came out.
Right, she can't hold it. She can't hold it at all.
I know you was capping.
No, but I don't know. Like, y'all don't be chilling in that easy on us. So, like, please, y'all really be wanting it to be. Y'all just want y'all award when y'all do something right the first time. And now it's like, okay, consistency. Nope. I mean, you could get it. That's cool. But y'all be really blowing it up when y'all do something right. And it just be like, calm down just a tad. Like, you did it. But calm down.
So we can't. So men can't be happy.
No, you can be happy 9 times out of 10. I'm probably hyping you up because I'm really like that. But at the same time, y'all just act like y'all never did none of it wrong before. Y'all act like that too.
Yeah,
that's true.
But if we talking about a particular moment, why you gotta bring up my wrong from 7 years ago?
Well, they just petty.
Y'all bring.
They probably just felt like being petty.
That's why I didn't work with Keisha. Hold on.
That's why I ain't work with Keisha.
That's why your baby mom left you now. What is going on? What are we talking about right now?
I don't know. Are y'all good communicators too? Because like,
I'm an amazing communicator.
Dan, let me be honest. I'm 23 years old. I haven't been on this earth for a long time, so I'm still learning how to communicate and express myself. I'm just be real.
Yeah,
that's real shit.
I seen something on the spiritual world where guys finally opened up to how they felt. Did y'all see that?
Yeah.
It said that y'all wanted to be the little spoon sometimes.
Whoa.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't like
absolutely.
Who letting all this information out?
Yeah,
well, it was about 20 confessions on there. You might want to check it out.
Being a little spoon is so comfortable.
Yeah,
my
it
shoulder
was
hurt
on there.
All the time. Sometimes I need to, you know what I mean? I need to shift my weight on my
that's true. Y'all really be trying to get cuddled by your girls?
I don't like the way you're asking it, to be honest with you.
Right. Like you trying to spend it a different way.
Like, I gotta make it about race now. After being a hard black man all day. The world is against me. Sometimes I need to come home and be held as a man.
I need to know my girl got my back.
There we go.
But the thing is, some of y'all don't even open up. So how would a girl ever know to really spoon y'all?
Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you something about open up. Let me tell you something. You open up. That's they talk about something. That's your problem now. Because when you was in the 4th grade, your daddy cheated on your mom. Now you ain't got I told you about that shit in confidence. You said telling me I'm just like my ain't shit daddy. That's wrong.
Real. That's real.
They ain't gonna look right in your face.
God, that's real.
Likely.
Ask another bitch to spoon you little ass boy. Oh,
come on now. Not in front of the guys.
Some of these women are just cutthroat. Some of them are just raw. Raw as they come.
It go down in these streets. I ain't saying you do it. Some people do it.
So Danny, you being a big spoon, Danny?
Yeah, when I was in a relationship.
Okay. You look at him no less of a man?
Huh?
You ain't look at him like no less of a man? Like, oh, you want me to spoon you, huh, little nigga?
Oh, wait, you said was I the big spoon?
Yeah.
Like, I'm the person on the outside? No, yeah. I never did that, unfortunately. No, I've never done that. I never knew, like, that was even acceptable. Like, you know, sometimes when you try little stuff, like, if a girl smack her guy on the butt, y'all really blow up about stuff like that.
That's different.
That's different.
How, though, if I'm on the outside of you and your butt right there, like...
No, because girls be small. They don't little spoon to your butt.
Right.
So were we more so be on your back?
Yeah, it's on the back.
Well, no, I never did it before. No.
Yeah, you gotta try being Big Spoon.
Okay.
It like warm your heart and all that.
Yeah, take care of your man. Take care of your man.
It's like real nurturing and shit.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna try it.
Try. So you said something interesting. I want you to explain this bullet point. Looking through the mirror and not the window.
Yeah. So when I was at work, like I was telling you guys, we talk about a bunch of different things to help motivate us and keep our energies high. So when they really broke down this analogy, I just was like, yo, I had to look at my hand a little bit and was like, oh, that's really me. Like, okay, it makes sense. And I'm really pointing at you. And, we always just want to, when we do bad, we want to point the finger. But when we do good, we always want to accept the reward versus the other way around. We never want to take the downfall by ourselves. And we never want to give them all of the joy when we probably put in most of the work. So at the end of the day, it's always about, just trying to take accountability. And the way they connected it to help me understand was basketball players. They said the late Kobe Bryant, and then they also mentioned a few others, and how he just was so into just being accountable for himself. And even if he won a game, he always would say in a press conference after, I could have did better, I could have did more, I could have did this, I could have did that. And you probably don't got the best ankle right now playing in a game, but you still trying to figure out a way that you could have did better. So once they broke that down, because I never heard it, I had to write it down.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Accountability is important because you could find yourself blaming everybody else in your life and your circle for your problems.
Yeah.
And not fixing stuff.
Just sitting
there. I was like that when I was a teenager. I had a hard time taking accountability.
Yeah, that's why I said it comes with maturity.
It does. And that's why when you ask me, like, yo, you know how to communicate? That's a loaded question. And do you know how to take accountability? Yeah, sometimes I know how to take accountability. Not all the time, though. Mm-hmm. So I find myself being like, nah, that's their fault. You gotta catch it right. Sometimes you just want to say, yeah, nah, I'm not wrong. I was right. But you gotta take accountability, like you said, for yourself, because you can't control nobody else. And one thing, but yourself. That's a fact. One thing my granddad used to say before he passed was, you always gotta, and this goes into accountability, says you always maintain your intellect over your emotions. And saying that you make emotional decision, and then you don't take accountability because of your emotional decision, you won't grow from that. You won't change from that. And it's important for us men, especially, to be logical, to be accountable, because that creates great leaders. And it attracts the women that you want too. When you're accountable. Women like accountable men because you're intentional.
Yeah, so they don't got to take. No, but no, what I was going to say, like you were saying, over the years, I've learned that the key to growth, I feel like, is accountability, because in any situation, we all play some part, right? Mm-hmm. If you're in an altercation or something, which they do in life all the time, it does you zero benefit to talk about what other people did. It almost really doesn't matter what other people did, because you have to walk the path of the rest of your life. You have to figure out what you did in that instant so you won't do it the next time. You know what I mean? I call it looking at the game. If you play sports, you got to look at the game. You got to look at, what you did wrong and why your team lost. And like you brought up Kobe Bryant, you got to look at why your team lost. Why didn't y'all come home with the victory? Why didn't you come home with the victory? Or why are you disappointed in how the situation ended up? You know what I'm saying? So I think that accountability, like you said, Grandpop said, that's really the key to growth, man. You really got to learn how to see what you did. And somebody might really be even 90%. Look at your 10% though. You know what I'm saying? It, you still got to look at your 10%.
I don't know about that 10%, big fool. You got 90%. I don't know, big fool. I got it. All right, dog. Now you did most.
Look, we just gonna round it up. You dropped the bomb. You dropped the bomb.
You dropped the bomb, yeah. But no, that's dope. And you said that you brought it up because she said one of the points was a measure of a leader's height is about accountability.
That's true.
Yeah.
I wanted to say one more thing.
Go ahead.
Because we were talking about it too. Cancel culture on Twitter, virtue signaling, where people act like they don't do wrong and they judge others like they don't do wrong themselves. Yeah. I hate that. I really don't like that. It's like we all are imperfect. We all make mistakes. We're not supposed to be perfect, actually. Like that doesn't make sense to me. It will make life boring. And we got to have more compassion towards each other as far as yes, be accountable. Yes, be the best person you could be, but also understand that people be going through shit. Yeah. People make mistakes. Real talk. And that you got, you know what I mean? Give people grace.
Yeah.
I feel like
that's the moral of the story.
Give people grace. Okay. And give yourself grace too. Be accountable.
Yeah, don't be so hard on yourself.
Exactly.
You heard it from the people, baby. Take accountability.
Take it.
Hashtag accountability.
Hashtag. Even if it's 5%, Keith. Even if it's 4.5%.
No. We already talked about that. We rounded up.
Even if
I'll take if it's 85%, I'll work with it. 90%, that's your fault.
You know what I'm saying? And women learn how to take accountability. Now that wraps up a whole nother episode.
Mental.
No, I ain't gonna lie, because it's a lot of men out here that be acting real.
Yeah. Everybody.
I don't like hanging around those type of people. I'm be honest. That's just a pet peeve of mine. Like everything is everybody else's fault all the time. Like, come on.
All the time.
It's just like, all right, come on, yo. You know you did something.
Yeah, you killing me with the sob stories. Like, oh my gosh, I'll be rich right now, but if so ain't do that, oh Jesus, here we go.
What? You ain't want to be rich in the first place.
Talk to him, Danny.
People be playing.
They be playing.
Man. Wasting time too.
That's the name of the next episode. People be playing. Anyway, that wraps up a whole nother episode of Talk Heavy. Once again, I'm your boy Scoop Burgundy.
Just call me Ro.
It's Scotty.
And I'm
D Money. The one and only. No. We gotta get an outro. We got the one and only D Money, Danny, aka D Dollars.
Oh.
We got this. No, it was dope having you.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, no problem. We look forward to having future podcasts with you. So, you stuck now. You're coming back. So that's just what it is.
You got to come back.
And the hair looks great, by the way.
The hair looks amazing.
And you looking real wavy right now. I'm a little jealous.
Thank you.
And don't forget, check out all things TalkHvy on all your platforms.